Hi everybody, my name is Dustin Turnbull and I'm a doctor of physical therapy here at Wickenburg Community Hospital.
I'm Natalie Shuminsky, doctor of physical therapy here at Wickenburg.
And today I'm going to talk to you about sleeping postures. Specifically, we're going to talk about how to handle sleeping for side sleepers and why that causes a lot of us neck pain and what to do about it. I notice in my job that I have a lot of people that come to me with neck pain, and we often end up talking about how do you sleep, where are you sleeping. I notice an overwhelming amount of my patients that have neck pain that gets involved with sleep on their sides. So that's what we want to talk about today, because it's got a lot of its own inherent problems, and there's some specific things that we suggest and things that I've done for my patients that really help, and also some things that I've done for myself that really help, because I'm one of the side sleepers. So we'll see if we can help you out today. So one of the inherent problems with sleeping on our side is the way that our body is set up. We're not all even slabs on one side. Our shoulders cut in, our neck cuts in further than our head, so none of this stuff lays down by itself. But we've got this thing called our spine, and our spine doesn't like to be taken out of its normal alignment. So when we sleep, one of the best things that we can do for our spine is to keep it neutral. If you can make your spine straight up and down like Natalie's is, while you're laying down in whatever position that you like, your spine will be happier if it's in a nice, relaxed, and straight posture. But sleeping on our side under normal conditions doesn't always allow for that. What do I mean by normal conditions? Most of us use just a basic pillow like this. Nothing fancy, no frills. We've got our pillow, we put a pillowcase on it, and we lay it down on our bed. If you're a side sleeper like me, you lay it down on your bed and you lay down on your side. Natalie, if you'd lay on your right side. So as we lay down on that side, what you see here is the shoulder is dug into the bed. The pillow supports the head nicely, but look at the angle that we're at. Everything comes up and back down. It looks like a frown right through there at her spine. And her spine probably is frowning about that. Natalie, how's it feel?
Frowny.
Frowny. So what we want to do is allow for the head to still be supported, but the neck to get some support too. As you can see here, go ahead and lay your head down. I can easily stick my hand in between that pillow and her neck. It's not getting any support here. Meanwhile, her shoulder right there is just digging into the bed as well. It's not getting any support. So, what is something that we can do for this? One of the suggestions that I give to my patients very often is to use a little bit different type of pillow. What I use at home and what I suggest to many people is a contoured pillow. If you see that from the side, you can see that it's got a curve to it. And what this curve allows us to do is give a place for the head to be at while still supporting that neck, even though the shoulder goes all the way down to the bed there. Let's take a look at what I mean. So now we've got Natalie laying on the contour pillow. The rounded end comes right into the neck, and what you can see here is there's more support at the neck now. That's being cradled, but the head isn't having to jut up from having an extra large or fluffy pillow. That can move the head up and put a kink in the neck the other way. So we're still able to lay the side of the head into the crevice there, but the neck gets some support. How does this feel compared, Natalie?
Great.
A lot more support there. Now, this is better for the neck, but what do we do about the shoulders? A lot of people have problems with sleeping either directly on the shoulder, or where does my shoulder go when it's on top? One of the things that I suggest for my patients, the top shoulder is probably the easiest to fix. What you can do is support the arm in front of you. Natalie, let's have you turn over and face the camera. So if we drape a little something in front, we can now let this arm hang, but not so far that it's down in front of us and pulling on the shoulder. You can play with what object you drape your shoulder around to allow this to relax and sit comfortably. Now, what do we do about the bottom shoulder? If you're supported enough and it feels comfortable for you, sometimes we can have that arm directly under us. For those of us that can't do that comfortably, just a little bit of roll sometimes can take that pressure out, and we can allow that to lay down. Generally, what we don't suggest for long term is what most people like to do: put their arm up overhead. When we put that arm underneath the pillow to prop up, now we've changed the angle again. Our head isn't laying as flat, our spine has another curve in it, and we're also putting this shoulder in a position where we can get into some pain. We start pinching on some of the tendons in there for some folks. So this usually isn't the way that we try to sleep if possible, or at least not what we recommend. Natalie, are you ready for a nap now?
Oh yeah.
All right. So these are some recommendations to help with side sleepers. If you have problems with this, or you have neck pain that you don't know why you have it, you can always feel free to contact Wickenburg Community Hospital Rehab Department and have one of our trained staff evaluate you. If you have any questions, you can get hold of us online or give us a call at 928-684-5529. Have a great day, everybody.